Welcome, scholars, to Developmental Psychology, Chapter 18 Personality Development in Late Adulthood. Key Notes. Erik Erikson's final stage, ego integrity versus despair, accumulates in the virtue of wisdom or acceptance. Erikson believed that people must maintain a vital involvement in society. Personality traits show complex patterns of stability and change that are predictive of physical and mental health and well-being. Key notes. Ego integrity versus despair. The eighth and final stage of psychosocial development in which people in late adulthood either achieve a sense of integrity of the self by accepting the lives that they have lived. Well-being in late adulthood. Key notes. In research based on the cognitive appraisal model, adults of all ages generally prefer problem-focused coping, but older adults do more emotion-focused coping than younger adults. Religion is an important source of emotion-focused coping for many adults. The concept of successful aging reflects the growing number of healthy, vital, older adults, but there is dispute over how to define and measure it. Two contrasting early models of successful or optimal aging are disengagement theory and activity theory. Ballets and his colleagues suggest that successful aging in the psychosocial as well as the cognitive realm may depend on selective optimization with compensation. Key terms. Coping. Adaptive thinking or behavior aimed at reducing or relieving stress that arises from harmful, threatening, or challenging conditions. Cognitive appraisal model. On the basis of continuous appraisal of the relationship with the environment, people choose appropriate coping strategies to deal with situations that tax their normal resources. Problem-based coping. Coping strategy directed toward eliminating, managing, or improving a stressful situation. Emotion-focused coping. Coping strategy directed toward managing the emotional response to a stressful situation to lessen its physical or psychological impact. Disengagement theory. Theory of aging that holds that successful aging is characterized by mutual withdrawal. Activity theory. Theory of aging that holds that to successfully age, a person must remain as active as possible. Continuity theory. Theory of aging that holds that in order to successfully age, people must maintain a balance of continuity and exchange in both the internal and external structures of their lives. Selective optimization with compensation. Enhancing overall cognitive functioning by using stronger abilities to compensate for those that have weakened. Practical and social issues related to aging. Key notes. Some older adults continue to work for pay, but most are retired. Older adults tend to be more satisfied with their work and often more productive than younger ones. Retirement is an ongoing process. The financial situation of older Americans has improved, and fewer live in poverty. In developing countries, the elderly often live with children or grandchildren. Most older adults in industrialized nations prefer to age in place. Older women are more likely than older men to live alone, become crazy cat ladies. Older adults in developed countries typically do not expect to live with their adult children. Key terms. Aging in place. Remaining in one's own home with or without assistance. Personal relationship in late life. Key notes. Relationships are important to older people even though frequency of social contact declines in old age. According to social convoy theory, reductions or changes in social contact in late life do not impair well-being because a stable inner circle of social support is maintained. Social interaction is associated with good health and life satisfaction, and isolation is a risk factor for mortality. The way multi-generational late life families function often has cultural roots. Marital and long-term relationships. Key notes. As life expectancy increases, so does the potential longevity of marriage. More men than women are married in late life. Marriages that last into late adulthood tend to be relatively satisfaction. Although a growing portion of men are widowed, Women tend to outlive their husbands and are less likely to marry again. Divorce is uncommon among older people, and most older adults who have been divorced are remarried. Non-marital lifestyles and relationships. Key notes. A small but increasing percentage of adults reach old age without marrying. Older adults are more likely to cohabit after a prior marriage than before marriage. Many gays and lesbians adapt to aging with relative ease. Most older adults have close friends and those who are healthier. And those who do have friends are healthier. Older people enjoy time spending with friends more than with family. Non-marital kinship ties. Key notes. Older parents and their adult children frequently see or contact each other. In some respects, childless does not seem to be an important disadvantage in old age. Thank you for joining us for Developmental Psychology, Chapter 18. Good luck studying out there, scholars!